talk to me.
I open the pages, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
Yeah, I was shy, pay the cost on me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on the cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
Yeah.
I open the pages, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
Yeah, I was shy, pay the cost on me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
I'm gonna say, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that's all praise to the Most High God, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, man. Here we go. It's like this is my life. This is my life. This is my life.
She came for you, Hawk.
And number one, take back to the Babylon. And number one, no bullshit. I don't understand none of that. You know, ain't number one God. Ain't number one God.
This is my life.
Adam,
Yeah.
Eve, Enoch, Jacob. I just busted it out. We need them. That's all.
It's amazing.
Since they came back to the Babylon, I need y'all soldiers. So, look, how about this?
Yeah,
I got so many people in TDC. Let's see what they doing to my people. I'm Smith County. And they look all my folks up. You know, people like this, I'm like for you. They put a corona shit on them.
All right.
They put them only one cell. And they killed them.
Okay. I'm going to my lesson now. I'm done with this.
Fuck that. For real.
Basically,
And TDCJ. Do y'all know that this is the only
this is
good
my
they
life,
got?
bro.
Besides that Babylon, besides that bullshit, it's the only good they got to go to truth. And those who know it,
Sister.
don't listen to me.
Sister.
Forget that y'all did how to come y'all need. I
Sister.
don't know why I'm here, brother. I ain't got that tattoo on my back. You understand that, bro? I ain't got that tattoo on my back. God said not to.
Sister.
No. I got too many people to teach CJ. I need somebody to listen. I got too many women. I got my auntie. I'm from Smith County.
What she's talking about?
I'm from Smith County.
What talking about?
And they like to know a lot.
What she talking about?
What is he talking about?
That's a, oh, God.
They're not boys and women in
Oh,
prison.
my God, bro. This is my life, bro. This is my life. As soon as I get the mic, bro, this is my life, man.
Our women and children.
Oh, my God. Get the butt. Hey, give me the Leviticus.
Shit.
Give me the Leviticus. Look at this.
And TDCJ.
Look at this, man.
But these folks said shit.
Get the Leviticus.
These
Let's
are
get the
fine
Leviticus.
soldiers. They know their
Let's get the
scripture.
Leviticus.
And bring it out, Hawk. Bring it
You
out.
said what?
Let me tell you something.
Oh, your mother's a devil. A devil.
That bitch ain't got no will here.
Huh?
He already lost.
Oh, I'm an Israelite.
Flick.
Yeah, I'm an Israelite.
What we say?
Oh, I'm Israelite to the devil. Get your faggot ass up the street, man.
Who said that?
Bring it out.
Yeah, I said it.
Who said that? Nigga, you ain't thinking of crack and keep your ass on. Get your Samana. Don't worry that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Leviticus 20:13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman.
Oh, what? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's what
That's a nigga that's right.
what she really meant. That's a faggot in the dress. That's what it is. Now read the scripture.
Leviticus 20:13.
That's right. Romans 1. Hold that though. We come back.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman,
It's homosexual right here.
both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
That's what's going to be happening to this faggot right here. Yeah. You see that? And that's what's going to happen to your head when Christ comes back. It's going to get locked off. It's going to hit the ground and splatter, bro. That's what's going to happen, man. Cause like you said, nigga in the dress, man. Also, your mother is a devil. Your mother's a devil. Just know that. Oh, what are you doing? No. Somebody here. This is my damn lot, man. Let's get to it. Step up a little bit. Yeah, man. This is okay.
The immunizations is what fucked them up.
Please establish some kind of Who else?
I picked him to come back.
Yeah. God damn.
Y'all know TDCJ like I said.
Now I want to go to my lesson.
It's all they got in there is the Bible.
So basically, I'm just going to talk over. Go back to where we were. Proverbs 28, 29.
All they got is it.
So basically, I want to go into my lesson,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you.
So I got a commission at my job who likes to battle me every single day.
I do that for
Every single day.
But God's always sent me in the water.
This is really... So basically, got a commission that tries to battle me every day at my job, right? He wants to talk about why do we have to keep the commandments? Why is there a law? Right? Doesn't everybody just know not to kill somebody? Doesn't everybody just know not to murder somebody? Does everybody know not to steal from somebody? Obviously not. And we continue to do that. Obviously not. Obviously not. Because y'all don't keep the Bible. Y'all don't read the Bible. Y'all just do this. That's what our people do. As a matter of fact, they're not doing it physically, they're doing it in their mind. Just doing contortions, trying to rationalize nonsense, bro. That's Jake. That's Jake as a whole. That's Jake as a whole, trying to rationalize nonsense. But you want to say, we don't need no time. We don't need the Bible. What do you mean we don't need the Bible? We've never followed it. We've done everything else. We tried the Quran.
You know
We
what?
tried white Christianity. Every single thing. But we don't try to step over here. Step over here. We don't try to apply these laws. We don't do none of that, man. We don't do none of that. Our people don't do none of that, bro. God, bro. It's only me.
I ain't no witch. I slay them motherfuckers. I slay witches.
Give me Jeremiah chapter 5,
You ain't
verse
my
26.
God. I will slay your motherfucking ass.
Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. So listen what this is. This is the result of the curses. This is the result of the curses. Go ahead and get this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28.
If Babylon Timbuktu shit, it ain't of us. Pharaoh was black.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness.
What's going to do what?
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness.
This is obvious madness. This is obvious blindness. It's going to show you what type of blindness. Go ahead.
And astonishment of heart. And thou shalt grope as noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness.
And that's what you do, because you blind.
Say, man, motherfucker.
And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Reaching for something at noonday when it's the brightest part of the day.
As the blind gropeth in darkness.
The blind gropeth in darkness. So it's showing you it's a spiritual and mental type of blindness. And that's what we got right here. It's a result of the curses. This is the result of our people eating pork. This is a result of our people worshiping white Jesus. This is a result of our people cooning out. We get turned into this, man. No matter where we are. Give me the curse of overtaking pursuit. Because no matter where we go, whether it be Texas, whether it be Florida, whether it be New York, do we get the same exact thing? No matter where we go, we see the same exact thing. We see the curses pursuing our people.
This is Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Till we be destroyed. That's a mental destruction. Because Christ, not Christ, Yahweh wouldn't destroy us completely because he made an oath with Abraham. So what does that mean? That means it's a mental destruction. That's a spiritual destruction. And that's what that is. Because our people decide to be revolted. Because what? What is that? Because it's the sin of, what is that, revolting? The sin of, where somebody's witchcraft, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, get that first sentence. Let's get that real fast. You give me Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26.
I got kids, I ain't about me no more. I got kids out of here.
1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Rebellion is the what?
As the sin of witchcraft.
When you rebel against the Most High God, it's really the sin of witchcraft. And we're not supposed to suffer in which to live. We're not supposed to suffer in which to live. The Most High God wants them to be destroyed.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Is iniquity
and stubbornness.
Stubbornness, you can't be told nothing. You have to, really, you're making yourself your own God. That's like how that Christian pastor say, you transgress the law statute, you can maybe make yourself your own God. But it's saying it's as idolatry, right?
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
As idolatry, because you're making yourself your own God. You are autotheist. You believe in you. You believe you're the universe experiencing itself. That's what our people do. That's what our people do, bro. And that makes you what? A witch. That makes you an idolater because you worship yourself. Now go ahead and read.
This is Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked. 5:23. But this people has a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
They're what?
Revolted and gone.
They're revolted and gone. Our people is gone. This is gone. This is the evidence. This is the evidence of being gone, bro. Come on, man.
Okay, show me something.
The whole model of
What are you doing up here?
Look, I used to do all kinds of drugs, man.
You still do all kinds of drugs.
No, I don't no more, brother. I'm a long way.
This is coming a long way.
Look, I swear to God, it came a long way.
So you got a whole other way to go, then.
Man, no.
This is,
Yeah, man.
what is rock bottom?
You
I'm
better
just
know.
saying.
You better know, brother.
What's your goal?
Hey, man, stop.
What's your
I'm
goal?
tell you.
Just tell me. What is your goal? What is your goal? Just say it. What is your goal?
That's not your, no, my goal. It's what we need to do. They poisoning us. They got us fighting against each other. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right,
I just want to read the Bible.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Waiting for y'all to come back, man.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Give me
Stop. No, you can't do nothing.
This is Jeremiah 9:13. And the Lord saith, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein, but have walked after the imagination of their own heart.
They did what?
Walked after the imagination of their own heart.
This is what she does. She walking after the imagination of her own heart. She's trying to come here and hold camp in front of us, bro. This is holding. You're trying to hold camp in front of us. If we're so powerful, why don't you let us teach then? Why don't you let us teach? Why don't you let us teach then? If we're so powerful, why don't you get up the block or go somewhere and allow us to teach?
Nothing but us out here, the white folks are inside.
Oh my God. Right there.
No, fuck them. They not doing nothing. We need you to lead us. Get my drink.
And after Balaam, which their fathers taught them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood.
With what?
Wormwood.
Wormwood. That's bitterness. That's slavery. Damn it, man. God.
All you gotta do is set that liquor, boy.
God damn, bro. Isaiah 5:11. God damn. Talking about I done came along. What the?
Hey, y'all.
Where?
She said she at the 7-Eleven.
She said she been working there for 3 years.
God damn. I just want jump to all that, bro. I'm teaching my lesson.
There you go, do your thing, man.
God, bro. Give me Proverbs 19 and it was the 29 and 18, bro. God. You got that to GNT? So back what I was saying before, man. We got a commission in my job who likes, because he knows I'm an Israelite, sees my fringes. He found out about my YouTube channel, you know. And he basically wants to say, why do we have to keep laws, statutes, and commandments? Why we got to keep the Bible? Why do we need the Bible? Y'all just teach stuff that's common sense to people. No, it isn't. Evidently, stealing from each other and murdering isn't common sense to our people. Because if it was, why are they doing it? And matter of fact, if chematology is a greater thing than being an Israelite or the Bible just in general, what is your solution? Why is there no solutions in chematology? Why is there no punishments for y'all's what like 10? Not 10 commandments, or the 42 something.
Laws of Ma'at.
42 confessions of Ma'at, man, which is bullshit. Just in general, man. They call me in the mood, bro. It really is the white man doctrine. Egyptomaniacs, man. But yeah, bro. Then what? And my answer to that was like, because we need something. We need a code. We need there to be laws, and there needs to be a retribution for not keeping those laws. Just like how in America, if you murder somebody, what happens? You go to court and you get tried on it, and there's a penalty for it. So why are you trying to tell me that we don't need to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but you live in a place that has laws almost really equivalent to the law, statutes, and commandments? At least the 10 that he tried to get me on, because he's not going to go into the other 600. He's just going to stay in the 10. Like, why are you even? It's just foolishness, bro. There's no vision in chematology. There's no idea in chematology that brings you into a nation. There's no code. It's just do whatever you want, just like Christianity. It's just Negro Christianity, bro. That's all it is. Read.
This is Proverbs 29 and 18. Where there's no vision, the people perish.
There's no vision. What?
The people perish.
Where there's no vision, where there's no leadership, where there's no code, the people perish. Our people die. That's why we continue to die here. If we don't know what to do in America, if we don't know what to do in America, what do? We just serve the white man. We do whatever he says. That's why it's easy for us to kill our own people and not them. We'll run laps when they kill us, but when we kill our own people, that's when you want to ride on them, man. Why? Because there's no vision. That's why we perish. That's why Pookie got shot. That's why little Tyrone got shot just walking down the street, man. Why? Because our people wants to ride on other niggas and he got shot in the crosshairs, bro. For no reason. Because there's no vision. That's where the people perish. That's when we die. Keep going.
But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
He that keepeth the law, happy is he. Now our nation as a whole would be happy if we kept the law, statutes, and commandments, because black on black crime is eliminated. Single parent households is eliminated. Your oppressor oppressing you just in general is eliminated. There's no more usury on you or interest. That's eliminated. The law, statutes, and commandments, when we keep it as a whole nation, benefits us, man. Give me Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. Go ahead.
Proverbs 29 in the Good News Translation, verse 18. A nation without God's guidance.
A nation without what?
God's guidance.
Now, if we don't have God's guidance, we're what?
Is a nation without order.
You're a nation without order. And you can tell a so-called black man has been without order. Perpetually been without order since we've been here. Because we don't have any guidance. Hey, somebody get that sign. We got to put stuff on the signs. When y'all on the line. No, y'all good. Somebody on the line, somebody off the line. Put stuff on the signs.
Took those two inside ones on the easy.
Happy are those who keep God's law.
Happy are they that what?
Keep God's law.
It keeps God's laws. It keeps the commandments. Because we need that. That's why we give me that in 2 Peter chapter 3, where it talks about we look for new heavens and a new earth that wherein dwelleth righteousness. Real quick.
This is the book of Psalms 19 and 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. Because our people are simple. If you think that living is waking up every day and getting high, you're simple. If you think murdering somebody is okay, you're simple. If you think toting a gun and just waiting for somebody to step on your shoe and then so you can shoot them is okay, you're simple. If you think pushing packs through the whole town is okay, you're simple.
That's right, man.
But the law teaches against that. All of that, man. So if we did that, it would enlighten us. It would give us wisdom. Go ahead.
This is the book of okay, come. All right, verse 8.
People always stop at 7. Keep going.
The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart.
They're right. Read that verse again.
The statutes of the Lord are right.
They're right. They're righteous. They're good judgment. This law, statutes, and commandments are good judgment and a way to build your nation on, man. Keep going.
Rejoicing the heart. The commandment
does what the heart?
Rejoicing the heart.
Happy are he that keep the commandments, man. Just like how it says in Proverbs.
The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold.
More than that it to be desired. Read that again.
More to be desired are they than gold.
They than gold, man. But do you need to desire these law, statutes, and commandments more than gold? Because if we keep these law, statutes, and commandments, then we get the blessings of Deuteronomy 28. Get Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. Because that's what we need. We need those blessings. Because I'm tired of living in the curse, bro. I'm absolutely tired of living in the curse. That's why we look for a new heavens and a new earth.
Come. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Wherein what?
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
And that's where our heart will be rejoiced in. Because when we are in rulership, we won't allow this to happen. We won't allow adultery to happen. We won't allow abortion to happen. We won't allow senseless murders to happen. We won't let our own people get gunned down. We won't hate our people anymore. There won't be any usury anymore. A brother will learn to love his brother again. And we see him wax and poor. Well, we don't wax poor in the kingdom because we don't have everything. We got to force it to the Gentiles.
That's right.
But the gist of my point is the law will be kept, and the civil law especially will be kept. So we won't have to worry about our people lax, man. We won't have to worry about our people just bugged out in front of us anymore. Because those curses are going to go on the Edomites and the other nations. Go ahead.
It says, "Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless."
Yeah. So what we got to do? We got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Because when we keep these law, statutes, and commandments, then we get the blessings.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth."
Well, if we just do what he says, man. Christians always gonna say, "Oh, y'all Judaizers, y'all just trying to tell people to keep the law and put them back into bondage." I'm trying to do what the Most High God told us to do in the beginning, is to keep the law. The one thing y'all try to run away from is the only thing he told us to do. That's what we're trying to get our people to do, so we can be in rulership. That's why y'all want to stay in Christianity, because y'all got that from the white man. And if y'all know that y'all keep us away from this book and this law, y'all, the so-called white man, gets to stay above us. But our people are so foolish, they accept Christianity because it's easy. Israel doesn't want to work for anything. Israel doesn't want to go through great tribulation to get to the kingdom. That's what we have to do. We have to go through great tribulation and temptation. You got a precept? Get your precept.
This is Psalms 119, verse 115. "Depart from me, you evildoers, for I will keep the commandments of my God."
And then we'll do what?
Keep the commandments of my God.
And that's what King David said. He'll depart from the evildoers. Give me Psalms 1 verse 1. He says he's going to depart from the evildoers so he can keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So he can do what? So he can prosper. So he can teach his people so they can prosper. Go ahead.
Psalms 1 and 1. "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly,
That's him departing away from the sinners. Go ahead.
nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night."
And what does that encompass? That encompasses the Bible, man. We have to meditate in these scriptures for our own selves and so we can teach others, man. But more for others. Because the faster we teach our people, the faster we get out of here.
That's right. Right.
Because just being a freaking individualite hasn't done nothing for our people, man.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, it doesn't even get y'all any views. On top of that, y'all love to say like camps are bad and this, and y'all gonna do y'all own thing. Y'all never teach, and then what y'all think is teaching is going on Facebook Live, probably talking for 30 minutes, and then giving bad breakdowns, and then getting 10 views. And you don't think that's doing like how is the gospel gonna get preached to all nations so the end can come if you only get 10 views, man? That's madness, bro. It's madness. Y'all don't even believe what they preach, bro. Because I bet when the tribulation. No, we're taking another gear. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 16.
Preach,
2nd Ezra 16. Because a lot of y'all niggas is gonna die, bro.
That's right.
Like I'm specifically talking about the Israelites, the individualites. I'm sick of them. They do nothing. They do absolutely nothing. Most of them don't even have fringes on, bro. Even the basics of coming into the truth. They don't even wear fringes. And it's gonna be a good thing because y'all are gonna get rooted out. Watch. Give me this. Give me 16. Where's the great insurrection?
2nd Ezra 16, verse 70. "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord."
Yeah, there's going to be a great insurrection on those that fear the Lord. How you fear the Lord? You keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Look it out.
Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments was part of that. Fringes, man. So they go see your fringes. That's an Israelite. We got to go get them. What's going to happen?
"They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
A lot of our people are going to die. Lord willing, we're not a part of that number.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Then they're what?
Then shall they be known who are my chosen."
What's going to happen? These individualites, they're going to fall out of this, man. They're going to think everything's cool, and then they're going to tuck their fringes in. They're probably not even bought fringes, bro. They're probably just sitting at the table so you can't see nothing, so you can't get on them about it. That's probably what they're doing. But what's going to end up happening, since they want to continue to prosper in this world, they're not going to teach this word anymore. That's people going to disappear off Facebook. And you've seen that already with people, bro. You got people want to try to be bold up against other people, or even people who used to be in the camp. They want to get out there and want to do their own thing. Then they just stop teaching. Now you don't even see them on the internet no more, man. Folks just disappear off because the tribulation is coming. You can't be Israelite only forever, man. You can't. You need to be a part of the body. Matter of fact, if we were supposed to be doing that, why does Zephaniah 2 verse 1 exist? Give me Zephaniah 2 verse 1. Why does this exist?
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation, not desires.
Stay where you at. Now why does this exist? Why is it telling us to gather together and we're supposed to just be internet-only Israelites, man? From the house of keyboards, man. If we're supposed to be that, why does it say gather together? How do you gather together? You gather together with your 1 or 2 viewers on Facebook Live? That's not gathering together, man. Read it.
Before the decree bring forth.
Before the decree break forth, before that war happens, that great tribulation, that world war, the chip, all that before that breaks forth, right?
Before the day pass as the chaff.
As the chaff, something easily burnt. Before the day of God's wrath. That's why it says in Isaiah, was that 34? Seek out of the book of the Lord?
That's right.
None of these things shall fail, man. And what's in the book of the Lord? Gathering together. Keeping the commandments, man. Our people don't even do the basics now. What you got?
Yeah, I met this brother some time ago, like at a half-price bookstore. He seen me outside with friends on. He was like, "Hey, shalom, Mike." And I looked at him. I said, "Where your friends is at?" He's like, "Oh, you know." He was like, "I don't really think we gotta keep that like that, you know." I was like, "Well, how would anybody know that you were Israel?" Like, how am I gonna know? It's just a guessing game. You know what I'm saying?
It's really just a Gentile thing. That's why, like, how are we gonna know you're an Israelite, right? Because if you don't have to keep them like that, you look like who else? The Gentiles, the other nations. That's what the law sets us apart, bro. Listen to what you got.
Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
They may see you. Let your light shine. Read that part again. You give me Proverbs 6 verse 22.
Let your light so shine.
Let your light so shine. Let's see what that light is, man. Proverbs 6:23.
Proverbs 6 verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
The law is what?
Is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
So the law is light, and one single commandment is a lamp. It's a small light, a smaller version of that total light, man. That's the light that we have to so shine before men. Now go back to that.
Verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the...
Go back to where you was at in Matthew.
5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work.
They may see your good works. That's a cut on fringes being in your heart, man. Because they have to see your good works. If fringes in your heart, it's like you just say the laws in your heart. They say, because basically they say in the new covenant already. Why is Christ telling people to let your light so shine so people can see your good works? That means something visible. This rain is getting me right now, bro. It's crazy. Something that's visible and physical, right?
That's right.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
They'll glorify their Father which is in heaven. They will do what they're supposed to be doing. So if that guy's got it, if that guy's got it right, and it's according to the book that I say I believe in, maybe I didn't do the same thing. That's what he's saying.
This is Numbers 15:39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them.
And do what?
And do them.
So it's a reminder for you to keep the rest of the law, man. There's more, right? Go ahead.
And that ye seek not after your own heart.
You do what?
And that ye seek not after your own heart.
What you want to do, man? That's all Jacob want to do. They want to lead onto their own heart. That's why they don't wear fringes. That's why they continue to eat pork, because I don't got to keep it like that, man. If I don't got to keep fringes like that, then why do I got to keep the other laws then? Like, we can't start negating laws now, bro. Once we start, that's also a cut on why the sacrificial law is not done away with. Because then Christ is made a liar then, because he didn't come to change the law or do away with it. He didn't come to destroy. Give me that Matthew. Now give me Matthew 5 and 6.
Matthew 5. Think not that I'm come to destroy the law or the prophets. I'm not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So he came to fulfill. What did Christ come to fulfill?
Acts 3 and 18. Acts 3 and 18. But those things which God before had shewed by the mouth of all his prophets, that Christ should suffer, he has so fulfilled.
He so fulfilled what was written about him in the prophets. Isaiah 53. Friggin', I won't say Isaiah 63 yet. He hasn't fulfilled that yet. Him and y'all believe in God? You believe in God? Do you know who the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are according to the Bible? Do you know that we're Israelites according to the Bible? Oh yeah, if you feel it, what do we got to do then?
No. Believe me, if I talk to you for a minute, I believe I feel what you got.
All right. Well, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, my brother.
That's right, bring it up.
That's all I want to say, man. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Look at this guy. Just look at him, it's hilarious. What was that?
Luke 24 and 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. Then opened he their understanding, that they might understand the scriptures. And he said unto them, thus it is written, and thus it is behooved Christ to suffer and to rise from the dead the third day, and that repentance and remissions of sins should be preached in his name among all nations, beginning at Jerusalem.
Beginning at Jerusalem, because where did Christ go to first? Well, where did Christ go to? He went to the Jews in Jerusalem. But what did our people do? They killed him. They didn't want to listen to him. But not all of them did. Really, the scribes and the elders were the ones that really got him put to death. But you have plenty of Israelites listening to him, especially with the so-called Sermon on the Mount. I think it starts with Matthew, was it 5? It's like the end of 4 going into all the way to believe in, where we have the Sermon on the Mount, where he's teaching the multitudes of people. That's who he's teaching. And he died for them, and then the elders got him put to death. So what? So the rest of Israel could come in. So the rest of Israel could get saved from their sins, man. Give me where do I want to go? Give me Romans 11. No, give me Romans 11 and 26. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, whoever gets there first.
I got a question.
Well, you go ahead and go first.
What's going on? What's up with this law? What everybody coming to look at the law? What are we saying?
It's just a tourist attraction, pretty much. Yeah, just a tourist attraction. That's literally all it is. It's just a tourist attraction. They just slapped the eyeball downtown, and they were just like, "Come look at it." Yeah, man. People say that in the comment section. Wow. But like. That's really why we're here, though, too, because we're supposed to come. Give me Proverbs chapter 1. Wisdom crieth out. What is that? Nah. Proverbs. Yeah, I got this work.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah. Wisdom crieth out. That's going into the scriptures coming out. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concord.
The chief place of concourse. Where you see traffic coming in. This is a tourist attraction. A lot of people are going to come out here. So our people and the Edomites, we're profitable. We're profitable to the nation. So when our people come out here, we tell them they're Israelites. We tell them the gospel for them. Christ died for them, that this book is for them. But for the other nations to come up and give them their judgment, just like how Jeremiah did. That's why we're out here, because this is a tribulation conference. We can go, people always try to say, why don't y'all go to the hood? We actually do go to the hood. But when you go to the hood, it's like, not all of the hood is ideal for street teaching. Because you got Jake, like, you know how Jake is like sitting in the house playing 2K all day. You ain't gonna reach nobody. You'll be out here just speaking in the wind just like you're gonna do over there. It's the same thing. But we might as well be over here in the chief place of concourse, because even though the coronavirus thing is going, people still gonna come here. Just like how they are right now. That's why we're out here. But yeah, man, it's starting to rain too much, bro. It's getting bad. Give me that.
Yeah, this is Romans 11:26. And so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer.
Is to come out of Israel, boy.
And shall,
Deliverer and Savior.
and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
And that's Christ.
For this is my covenant unto them.
To who?
Them.
So if you want to say anything about Romans 11, talking about grafting people in, that's cut right here in verse 26 to 27.
When I shall take away their
sins, possessive
their sins.
And that's the end of that, man. Christ died for us, bro. Y'all want to say, what about black on black crime? Christ died for us. You want to talk about white on black crime? I mean, hey, if y'all touch the apple of the Most High God's eye, you got to get put to death. You got to get put into slavery, man. But for us, Christ died for us. We're talking about black on black crime, man. That's cool. He said, read that verse again. Read verse 27 again.
Romans 11 and verse 27. For this is my covenant unto them.
To who?
Them.
To them, Israel. Go ahead.
When I shall take away their sins.
He's gonna take away our sins. So what about black on black crime, man? He died for us. He's taking away our sins. He ain't taking away the Edomite sins. Matter of fact, Christ coming back himself to kill the Edomites. It talks about that in Isaiah chapter 6:3. It's a good chapter. It's a great chapter. Isaiah 34. Got a sword coming down on Edom. Matter of fact, Ezekiel 35. About them going to go back into captivity because of the captivity they put us in. That didn't happen yet. So when is that going to happen? When Christ comes back. So with that, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and say Shalom.
Shalom.